All right, guys, we got think with a purpose, success equals habits. So pretty simple topic, but incredibly important. If you can figure this topic out and apply it to every aspect of your life, you're going to be pretty dang great at whatever you want to do. So first up, we got choice. So what is a choice? Who's in control of a choice? I want you to think about that. Who's in control of a choice? A choice you want to make. Who's in control of that choice? You, right? You and only you are in control of a choice, right? I can try to influence your choices. Sure, as a coach, your parents can try to influence your choices. Your teachers, your employers can try to influence your choices. But ultimately, you and only you are in control. No one else is in control of those choices. So there are mental and there are physical choices, right? We make mental and physical choices every single day. You and only you are in control. What is a skill, right? So what is a skill? Think about a skill. Think about your definition of skill, your personal definition. A skill is the ability to do something with competence, confidence, and experience, right? A skill. I could be skilled at math, right? You could be skilled at basketball. We all have different skills, right? Some of us have more than others in different areas. But regardless of that, if I'm bad at math, I can study and I can get really good at math, right? If I'm already good at math and I keep studying, I can get better at math, right? So a skill is something that you're born with, develop, or a combination of the two, right? It's something you can become great at. You could even master a skill, right? What is a habit, right? What is a habit? Typically, when we think of a habit, we're going to think about things like picking our nails or clicking our pen or biting, so something like that, right? Those types of habits. We also look for habits like game film, right? Studying different teams. When the wide receiver adjusts his gloves on 87% of all the pass plays, right? So we're looking for different habits, a regularly repeated behavior pattern, an action or behavior pattern that is repeated so often that it becomes typical of somebody, typically in their subconscious, right? So that's what a habit is. How does this all apply, right? How you think, your mindset, how you fuel, your nutrition, and how you perform, these are all skills. What does that mean? We can get really great at these things. We can get better at them if we practice them, right? Because they're skills, they can be developed, they can even be mastered with habitual practice. Going back to that word habit, right? Success is not an accident. Success is a choice, right? You and only you are in control. So you and only you are in control of whether you want to be successful. It's not an accident. The most successful people in the world, that wasn't on accident. Sure, some people maybe had a better opportunity because of where they were at in life or whatever, but at the end of the day, how you think, how you fuel, how you perform, what your mindset is, no matter what that task is, whether that's work, whether that's school, whether that's sports, whether that's training, whatever your mindset is, whether that's weight loss, weight gain, whatever your mindset is, that conversation going on in your brain, you and only you are in control. You have a choice, right? That's why it's not an accident. It's a choice, right? How you think, how you fuel, how you perform. The choice to habitually practice both of these things, right, will result in optimal skill development. So you have to make the choice to create great habits, guys. It's literally as simple with that. Think with a purpose. Success equals habits. Constantly, you have to be thinking about these things, guys. At the end of the day, we're just this big, long tally of where we're at. Sure, today, as I'm recording this video, it was a Monday. I had the self-talk chirping in my ear this morning. Kids did not sleep. It was one of those days, right? If I continue to let that conversation go and check mark in the bad habit column, check mark in the bad habit column, check mark in the bad habit column, and man, I'm just going to skip breakfast because I'm tired, check mark in the bad habit column. Man, I'm not going to really push myself on this set of my training, bad habit. Maybe the second set I'm really not going to push either, bad habit. I'm going to stop at 8 reps, I could have got 9, bad habit, right? And then after that I go home and I don't really fuel the right way either, and a bad habit, right? We're just this column or this tally, right, of positive to negative habits all throughout the day. Here's the catch. Here's the very important point, the point that ties it all together. So your brain is going to do what it does the most often, especially under stressful situations. So when you are under high stress, whether that is at work, whether that's at school, whether that's a game, the game's on the line, you have the game-winning free throws. When your brain is under high stress, it is going to revert to what it is used to doing the most often. Again, these habits, right? So if your brain is used to not being super focused and not being super locked in all the time, and when I get stressed or tired or when something goes wrong, I maybe take the play off or I just give 90%, that's what your brain's going to do. You may think, oh, I can just lock it in on game day. I can flip that switch, baby. Your brain says, no, we can't. We can't do that because we're just a series of habits you've made. And you had way too many tallies over in this column. So success equals habits, guys. If you can obsess over this and all of the tiny little details, because that's the last catch, is your brain can get mental reps doing anything, right? You don't have to just be shooting those free throws to gain mental reps in the good habit column. If I can be super, super focused and locked in during my warm up, right? The warm up. I didn't say the exciting fun exercises. I didn't say the basketball drill. I didn't say jumping and throwing medicine balls. I said the warm up. Can you be super focused, super locked in? Can you battle that negative self-talk and get your mind right and get focused in? Big check mark in the good habit column. That's going to apply to that free throw later down the line. So obsess over this in the tiniest of details. I'm the guy who, when I mow my yard, if that line is not perfectly straight and it deviates a little bit, I'm mowing that same strip again. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. My coffee that I'm drinking right here, this is the best coffee I've ever made in my life. And tomorrow it's going to be even better, right? You got to obsess over this stuff, guys. Success equals habits. That is your first topic. Think with a purpose. Be relentless.